Hi all, how are you going? Welcome to Redsky here on another round of Righteous Rings, where I give all righteous rings to you guys, my beautiful avid viewers. We are starting the March Madness. And we are going to kick it off with the main monthly, the bread and butter of the channel, where we get all the information for our Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury placements, our big baby, what am I on about? Don't know. Oh, it's been a day. I want to start this reading like 5 hours ago and got lost in the sauce. But that's okay, because we are going to start it now. March Madness, the first sign to be read, as always predicted by the Moonology cards, completely at random. First sign we're doing for March Madness will be Capricorn. My rising. Wonderful. Capricornian cousins, it's you, batter up. You will be the first sign to be read for March Madness month. I hope it will be a good one. Good Lord Regisky could use some good nooski, because she's been under the hammer of the tongs of the shit of it. Alright, so babies, we're going to do this like we've always done it. Not much has changed. We are going to do a Celtic cross of standard placements for you. And we're going to clarify through all them and get exactly what is going on for Capricorn placements for the month of March. Please leave a like if you'd be so kind to. Subscribe to the channel. We are going to weekly readings starting from the first weekend of March. Weekly readings live. So make sure you are tuned in. Hit that notification bell to all guys so you know when this is happening, so you can join us. And if you're a mod of mine, I hope to see you over there, because it's all good fun. So let's look at Capricorn now. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements for the month of March 2023. What we got coming for the month of March? What messages of high privilege do we have for our Capricorns? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury. That's what I've been waiting for. For the flipper. Been a while since I did a CC cross. Wow. 3 twos just came out. 3 twos. Jeez. 2, 2, 2. My God, in a row. 2, 2, 2. Oh my God. 2s and 4s. What is going on here? 2s and 4s. 2s and 4s. 4, 4, 2, 2, 2. Wow, that really took me back. What a weird setup. We have a couple majors spotted throughout. The root of the reading, moving forward, and the underlying energy. But these 2s and 4s, your current energy, the past energy, 4s. Then you've got spirits advice, outsiders looking in, and your hopes and fears, all in a row, all 2s. And it's weird because it's like mirror imaging, because 1 2's upright, then 1 is reversed. 1 4 is upright, 1 is reversed. So it's like mirror imaging each other. God, someone's got Alice in Wonderland syndrome, I think. Literally looking through the looking glass, it feels like to me. Let's check it. Underlying energy so far is Taurus's major arcana, the Hierophant. Spirituality, I feel this month, is the underlying beating heart by which you are really sacrificing for. It's your belief system. It's what you hold true. For some of you, this may be a commitment base, like a marriage, or if it's not a marriage to a person, it's a marriage to spirituality. But how that aligns for you, where that sits for you, what that means for you. Let's go through the placements now. Remember, the initial meanings are just a guideline. Once I clarify, it becomes a lot more crystal clear. The messages often change, so don't get too bogged down by the first analogy. It will warp and change as it usually does. The current energy for Capricorn's March coming in, 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords reversed, my apologies. With the 4 of Swords reversed, there's a real sense here of moving forward, but very securely. Feeling it out before making that move, being very guarded, being very shielded, being very overly cautious. You're coming out of the shadow, or coming out of behind whatever you've been resting on. And there's a real sense here of we're going to move forward now, but we're going to do so very, very guarded, very securely, and very, very taking our time. We won't be rushed or pushed into anything, especially in the intellectual playing field. Your crossing obstacle issue that's going to challenge you throughout the month is the Seven of Wands reverse. This is not getting the gains against your combatants. This is not getting any gains here in the desired outcomes or things that you are very passionate about. You may be having some issues with clients, co-workers, workplace, family, maybe even yourself. But it's like you can't get the point across. It's just not being reciprocated. The next position is the crowning. What's at the forefront of the subconscious? Right at the front of it all, we have the Six of Wands reversed here. So this is really, again, speaking about no support systems around you, no accolades from the crowd. They don't agree with or support you. And you're feeling really alone. You're feeling a bit shunned out, I want to say. You're feeling a little bit out in the cold. The root of the ring, the foundation by which is everything that's growing from, is judgment. You're atoning. Your part, you're totally acknowledging, accepting, taking responsibility for. You're forgiving, you want to release, you want to start afresh, anew. But you're expecting the same, I feel, from those around you. Let's take a bit of culpability here to freshen up the foundation so we can, sweep out the old and bring in some new. The past energy leaving you now still prevalent, though, is the Four of Pentacles. So this was really cleaning hold of your money. I wouldn't have asked Capricorn for a loan any time in the recent past because you would have been met with a very disdained no. But also really banking it, I want to say. You're really putting the money in the forefront in the past energy where we really need it banked in case the unexpected happens. And I feel like that you've learned that the hard way through past experience, probably from everything we had with COVID, for example. I know. Moving forward from that Four of Pentacles, though, we now have Libra's Major Arcana, Justice. This is the just thing. If any of you are going through any legal nickelings at the moment, I really want to say to you, the right just thing is coming. Now, what's right for you may not be the just thing by Justice's point of view, though. Equal fairness is coming. You may feel hard done by this, but in all honesty, it is the best outcome. And I feel like you'll feel that once you get a little further from it. Spirit's advice is Two of Pentacles. Really have a lot of agility at handling your money matters at the moment. There may be some rocking back and forth. There may be some real need to have extra agility around your money matters through March. Outsider's view of you, Two of Wands. They see someone very much looking at what they've got and what they wanted and realizing, hey, they're probably not one in the same, and making adjustments thereof. Hopes and fears. Sorry guys, yes, I've changed. It's the next day and I've changed my hair and everything's a little bit crazy and wacky, but that's okay because Capricorn's ring's still here and I'm just going to go back through it now. I know we were up to the Two of Wands, which was the outside's view, but I don't know if I explained it well enough for you. So we're going to go from this point of view on. So as I was saying, from the outside's view, we've got the Two of Wands. This is an individual that is looking at the idea of it and the reality of it and probably realizing that it's not one and the same. The outsider's view is of someone looking at you, Capricorn, really thinking that you're going through a massive change. You're looking at what you wanted, your desired outcome, and you're looking at the outcome by which you are living now. And really asking the tough questions, are they one and the same, or is there a little bit of inconsistency here? Hopes and fears for Capricorn for the month of March. Yes, Princess is here at the moment. She's unfortunately sporting a bit of injury at the moment, so she's a little bit gridgely. Hopes and fears, the Two of Cups reversed. This is a unionship that's gone awry. It's really a mess. It's a disunionment. It's a real contractual that has now become null and void. It's that hope we had that we wished it would have come in and things would have been better or worked out in a different outcome. But the realization of the fear is that perhaps not. That we are dealing with some real issues here and that we really do need to disalign, disunion, or just stage left situation, person, place, thing. The outcome so far for Capricorn's March madness. Oh, darlings, it's the Eight of Wands reverse. This is actively blocking. This is not wanting to put any action, movement, maybe even conversation. But more importantly, there is a lack of desire to want to be a part of a person, place, or thing. I feel like it's across the board for you guys right now. You really do just want to put the blockades up, put the barrage up, and sort of be left alone. Can I have my hand back, Princess? We're going to go through and clarify now for Capricorn, and then I'll really explain all of the meanings to you back through. So the current energy, we had that Four of Swords reversed. So we're going to clarify that Four of Swords reversed now. Why is this Four of Swords reversed? Let's clarify Capricorn's current energy. The Four of Swords reversed. The Nine of Swords reversed. The challenge, the Seven of Wands reversed. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands reversed. Why is the Seven of Wands reversed? Let's clarify this Seven of Wands reversed. The Seven of Wands reversed. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, well, there you go. Then we have the crowning. We had the Six of Wands reversed. Let's clarify the Six of Wands reversed now. Clarifying the Six of Wands reverse. The Knight of Swords reverse. All sword cut. Oh no, wands there. Still, so they're all reversals so far. The root of the reading, we had Judgment. Let's clarify the Judgment card, please. Why is the Judgment here? Nine of Cups. Past energy, we had the Four of Pentacles. Let's clarify that Four of Pentacles now. Full reverse. Let's clarify the forward movement here. Moving forward, we had Justice. Let's clarify that. Oh, she likes it when the cards fall down. Sorry, darling, I'm going to knock you off my lap. Oh. There we go. Ten of Wands reverse. And Spirit's advice for you, we had the Two of Pentacles. Let's clarify that Two of Pentacles now. The Eight of Cups. Wow. Outsider's view, we had the Two of Wands. Let's clarify that Two of Wands. She loves it when the cards start shuffling. And then she wants to sit on them. Page of Pentacles. Let's clarify hopes and fears. The Two of Cups reverse. Why is that Two of Cups reverse? The Wheel of Fortune and the outcome for Capricorn, we had the Eight of Wands reverse. Let's clarify this Eight of Wands reverse. The Six of Wands. Well, there's a lot of consistencies here. And definitely, come here, baby. A lot of consistencies here, I feel. Let's look at the underlying energy for March Madness for Capricorn. We start off with the Hierophant, Taurus's major arcana, and it's clarified by another major, the World. Wow, we have sacrificed greatly for something, haven't we? We've really put it all up on the bench. The World is saying, well, this cycle is going to complete. It is going to come through and taper off and end. It's also a bit of a reminder with the World to really reminisce in all the effort that you've put in up to this point, to really appreciate the success or the effort that you've put in to get this to a finishing point, whether it's as lovely as what you would like it to have been or not. I feel for some of you the message is that something you believed in, whether that's a marriage, spirituality, God, whatever it pertains to for you, that way of thinking or belief system is closing. You're being opened up to new realizations, new beliefs, new things that you want to align yourself with, things you want to support, things you want to believe in, things you want to really wholeheartedly put the whole enchilada into it, all of yourself. Let's go back through the clarified reading now. So the current energy was the Four of Swords reverse. This was clarified by the Nine of Swords reverse. So we are moving forward, Capricorn, in the current energy in a very guarded advancement. We're thinking things through very, very crystal clearly. And the reason we're doing that before we make any sort of move or judgment or any type of enunciation is because of the Nine of Swords reverse. Now, this is because we have some fears. We have some fears and worries about those around us. And I'm seeing that these fears are quite reasonable. There is good reason to be worried. It's not an unwarranted worry. It's very warranted. And this is why you're being very careful in your mind space of what you say, what you do, and the way you act. Because you are very much in the back of your mind, very cautious about the fact that someone may not be either honest, trustworthy, or not on the page, so to speak. The challenge is much the same. 7 of Wands reversed, 7 of Wands reversed. This is 2 sevens of Wands reversed here for the challenge. There are no gains to be made here. And that's the acceptance that we need to accept. 2 times. 2 times. There is a real sense, though, of we aren't making the gains here against our combatants. We're not making any ground or leadway here above what we're at. If anything, it feels like we're actually getting surmounted and we're actually getting dragged down lower. We're getting crushed. Crowning of the reading at the forefront, the subconscious of it all, was the 6 of Wands reversed with the Knight of Swords reverse. Don't expect any supports from those around you, the public, friends, family. They're just nowhere to be seen or found at this point. With the Knight of Swords reversed, there really is an incapacity and an inability to have any force here or movement forward here. There's just a lacking in will or a lacking of support, which is making this way for you. And you worry about this a lot, I feel. The root of the reading, Judgment with the 9 of Cups. There is a need to atone here, to forgive, to forget, to release a lot of baggage. Accept your part. You're hoping others will accept theirs, and that there can be some sort of resolution here moving forward and some atonement. With the 9 of Cups, I'm feeling like you really do feel good about this. It really does light a fire within. It really gives you some real pleasure of success, of attainment, of control, of getting shit done yourself. Even though you may not have these support systems and the public opinion may be necessarily on side or co-workers, whatever it is for you. But you are managing this. You are taking judgment by the balls. And you are using that atonement to really put yourself in a successful, better light. And the fact that that's the root, I like it. The past energy leaving you now still prevalent, but 4 of Pentacles with the Fool reverse. Now, in the past energy, there was a real sense, Capricorn, of really needing to cleave hold of your money. You really were holding on to it quite tight and really gripping hold of it. You weren't losing a pentacle, but at the same time, you weren't gaining a pentacle. And it really seemed maybe a little bit neglectful, looking back on it now, that you didn't sort of play the field a little bit with a certain portion, perhaps. It's sort of like the money went stagnant because, well, I banked it and there was no interest to be had on that money. So it's sort of like, nah. Opportunities may have gone a begging. They may have been a bit of a kicking up the bum, so to speak. But moving forward from that, though, the Justice card, Libra's major, with the 10 of Wands reverse. So moving forward, there is a real sense of equilibrium here, unbiased, real fairness to a degree. Now, what's just and what's right by your point of view is probably not one and the same. But equilibrium, real fairness, and real justice is coming in to make a decision here. And from that point, what burdens you had are going to be released. A lot of things that you'd entered in that were very burdensome, things that weren't agreed upon, where you couldn't get any leadway with a person, place, or thing, justice is going to fix that for you in the forward movement. And it's going to allow you to release something that was so burdensome, so cumbersome, and so damn heavy of weight on your shoulders that you're almost going to feel light as air. You're going to feel real release here. Now, Spirit's advice, and it's important, 2 of Pentacles with the 8 of Cups. It's all about the agility of handling your money matters, and you may need to rock it back and forth a bit, so you may really need to work on your pentacle during this time. But Spirit warns, if it ain't working, you need to make the decision to cut ship, the 8 of Cups, to walk away flat stick. 8 is not 10, and once you realize that, the moment you do, you must walk away from things because there will be no growth there for you. It will just be more cumbersome juggling. I really feel the Pentacle is a massive fixture for Capricorn's March, in all honesty, because it's loitered throughout this reading. And yes, I do know, Capricorn, you are an earth sign, so of course we would like to see that regardless. But I feel like your fundamental truth is your money. It is your security, and it is your material. Outsider's view of you, Capricorn, we had that 2 of Wands clarified by, again, Page of Pentacle. More Pentacle, more Pentacle, more Pentacle. Very wandy, very pentacly. Now, from the outsider's view, they see you, Capricorn, really making some real realizations. the world you hold in your hand, the idea of it, the raw clay idea that you had, and the realization of the reality of what you're living, breathing, doing, are they one and the same? With the Page of Pentacles, I'm seeing if you realize it's not, you aren't going to sit on the fence. You are going to make the movement to get the skill, the knowledge, or the advancement that you need to make the ground here, to get that skill, to get that knowledge, to get that, whatever it is that you need to bring that in. Hopes and fears, Two of Cups reversed with the Wheel of Fortune. Some things aren't meant to be, but when we realize and accept something that is not meant to be in the place it is, new opportunities come into view. Two of Cups reversed. This is a disunionment. This was an agreement, a contractual, a unionship, an engagement. That is going to rye amiss. It is become null and void. But from this, from which you feared, will come new opportunity with the Wheel of Fortune. Real chance, whether good or bad, it's not about that. It's about having the option to spin the wheel of life, darling. And it may just bring you in something much more plentiful, or another opportunity that would otherwise have just never existed. Got to clear the board to be able to write on it again. The outcome. The Eight of Wands reversed with the Six of Wands. Now these cards, I feel very important. I feel like 2, 4, 6s and 8s are big numbers for you during March, because there's a lot of them on the board. We don't want to put any communication into something here. We want to block it. We want to stop it. We want to be left alone. We don't want to deal with it. We don't want to put any fruition into it. And we sure as shit do not want to communicate with it. The Six of Wands is saying that once you distance, block, or put a bit of space in between this Eight of Wands reverse that you don't want to put any fruition or energy or time or whatever into, that's when the support systems start to come back for you. That's when the accolades from the crowd, from your peers, from your co-workers, they all start to come back into the folds. And the things that you felt so alone about or so isolated with, you're going to realize in that outcome, you're not alone at all. That people are supporting you from the docks or from the back end of aisle 15. They are. You just didn't see them. Or they never really left you. They just weren't front and center. They never left you. They just weren't available at the time. But when you block a lot of the things that were keeping you busy, that you didn't need to be dealing with, or a problem, issue, person, place, or thing, that's when you realize these people, these support systems, this crowd are still there, right there beside you, ready to give you that leg up, that hurrah, that drink at the pub on a hard day, whatever that means for you. So to round off the reading, I'm going to get you an additional message because I feel like it's needed. Capricorn, your message is say you're sorry. Are you carrying around regret? Is there a relationship that needs healing, but you just don't know what to say? Give your pride a rest and simply start with, I'm sorry. Take responsibility and acknowledge your role in the situation. Apologize for them and for you. Then let it go and be very proud of yourself. Because it's a huge leap forward on your spiritual path. Bravo. And I feel like there's much to be learned from that card. That's the judgment. That's what you're trying to take on. You're trying to, apologize for any ill will, bad incident, misunderstanding, unsureness. And from that, you're trying to bring in a new, secure, safe, happy beginning. And I feel like you're going to succeed, Capricorn. You're on the right path. Hold true to yourself and don't get lost in the sauce. Life can get messy, life can get tricky, life can get a little bit, at times. But remember why you're here. Remember what you want. Remember what's best for you. And stay true to that form. I feel as if you do that, everything else will fall into place very simply and quite easily. I think I want to get you guys a spirit card. My deck is over there, so let me go wiggle my ass to go get that, and we'll finish the reading on a spirit animal card because I love them. They're awesome. And here they are. She wants to come back over again. I had to take her off my lap while I went and got the cards. There you go, baby. For Capricorn's March, what spirit animal can guide us to Capricorn? Okay, you have it. For Capricorn. Imagine if they got the cat. Capricorn, sorry. We currently, as you can tell by her neck, that's her issue. She's lost her fur and she's got a bit of a skin ailment. It's also affecting her ears. Has anyone else seen a cat have issues like that? Like, I've never seen it before, but it's really bugging the shit out of her. So, yeah. Capricorn's March, spirit animal. Yeah, she loves the camera. She's all about kitty camera. All right. Come here, darling. They're not here for you. They're not here for you. All right, so we have your spirit animal for the month. Keep this in the back pocket, guys. It's an additional message for you to round out this reading today because I just felt like this needed it. So you got, your spirit animal is the Wolverine. You're a lot tougher than you think you are, and I think that's true to form. You have what it takes to deal with this turmoil, one where events have taken a different turn from what you expected. Recall those times when you faced adversity, when you had to dig deep inside yourself to discover the inner resources and the will to continue onward. As you recall these memories, be aware of how they feel in your body. Anchor those feelings by calling on them to shore up your courage and help you maintain your dignity. By dealing with the situation head on and paying attention to the nuisance of the shifting energies, your inner wisdom will dictate when to move ahead and when to retreat, helping you sustain your power throughout. By maintaining this stance, you're not only protecting yourself physically and emotionally, but also spiritually. Call upon the warrior inside, the archetypal aspect of yourself that's charged with defending the internal kingdom and the archetypal king or queen. This is one of those times when you definitely need to be assertive with others, say no when necessary, asking for what you want, and substantially your physical and emotional boundaries. Pull your shoulders back, lift your head up, look straight ahead, and keep a relaxed vigilance. Do your best not to complain and be a martyr about what you're involved in presently, for it will only drag you down. The associations with the card, the Wolverine, is ferocity, strength, clarity, focus, persistence, personal power, cunningness, preservation, adaptability, shape-shifting, invisibility, scavenging, resourcefulness, survival, endurance, balance, and wildness, which my kitty is being a little wild at the moment, aren't you, sweetheart? Come on, princess. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is your Capricorn March main monthly reading from me and Princess, of course. Spirit is floating around somewhere. My other cat's called Spirit, the black and white one. I dubbed her Spirit Box. That's her name. And we have Lady Princess here. So from me and Lady Princess, I am going to love my Capricorns and leave you there. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're not done so already. Coming this weekend, we are going all live weekly readings, and I am so bloody excited to bring that to you. If you have not checked out my What the Hell was going on in the March Madness video, check that out for an update as to how the channel will be moving forward from March onwards. Thank you so much, Capricorn. Mad shout out to Jocelyn as well out there. I'm a massive Capricorn fan. And to all my friends, family, and support systems, thank you so much for all of your support during the last few months and, well, all this time since starting my channel. It's been a wild ride with you guys, and I've loved every single bloody minute of it. And I can't wait to bring these lives weekly back again. So look forward to it. And I'll see you then. From me, Redsky, from Righteous Readings. Take care, love yous all, and have a great March Madness. Bye all.